Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Orlando, and this is an important topic that I really want to talk about because, income is one of these things that people think is really straight line. And, I want to go from what we were taught in school to what I know now. And one of those things is when I was growing up, we were taught that, you just go to school and then you get a job right after you get done with school at a big corporation or something like that, and then you just ride off into the sunset. And that could be the furthest thing from the truth as far as understanding where income comes from. We see all the time, on the news and in the media that we see like these big corporations paying less taxes than you who are the worker. And you don't understand why. And it's the reason why that is because we don't understand the different types of income and the pros and cons of that income. So this is what this video is about. This video is to show you the three types of income that can help you choose which type of income that you want to receive and which type of income you should strive to go for. So let's jump right into it. So earned income is number one. Now, earned income is income that you work for, your regular 9-to-5 job that you're going to go into, your W-2 check every time you get paid bi-weekly or weekly. That would be earned income, hence the name earned income. You work for it. Your blood, sweat, and tears goes into this money, right? We know this to be the way that you're supposed to make money, right? The way that everyone says, go to work every day, get this money, right? That's what this money is. Okay, so the pros of earned income are that number one is the major pro is that you earn this a lot faster than any other form of income. Now, what this means is that as soon as you're done with the work, you're able to receive that money. That money is yours. It comes into your pocket, right? You will know exactly when you're going to receive that money. You're able to accumulate that money a lot faster than any other form of income that we're going to speak about. So this is one of the things that allows people to save up money pretty fast. And this is a good form. I'm not shaming anyone who does this. I did it. You probably are doing it now. This is a great way to save, right? It is a great way to save up your emergency fund. It's a great way to get that head start because you're able to generate funds rather quickly. Let's talk about the downsides, the cons of earned income. The cons of earned income is that you have to give up your time, guys. And I understand that time is relative and it's a perspective based on the individual, right? But I promise you, giving up your time for money isn't the best way to make your money. But in earned income, that's what you have to do. You're doing a job and you're giving up your time and you're doing the work for those funds, for that money. So that's the way it works. So you're giving up your time. Now, here's the second con of earned income, guys. It is highly taxed. It is highly taxed. And this is the reason why earned income is the worst type of income. It is because it is highly taxed. Now, let's look at the tax bracket here. I don't know if this is the up-to-date one. It's probably, but let's just show you here that it goes from 10% to 37% based on your income. That is what you need to know. It's not really the details that I really want to get into. Okay, so the first thing you need to look at is when you make little, when you don't make that much earned income, you don't get charged barely anything, but you definitely get hit over the head once you start making a lot of earned income. You get charged the most out of any type of income, guys. So 10% all the way to 37% when you get past 510,000 individually and 612,000 as a married couple. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? 37%, guys, 37%. So income type number 2 is business income. And let me tell you what, guys, this is where you want to be. This is where you see all of the media, and when you're looking on social media and watching TV and you see people like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, whoever owns big corporations that they've paid less taxes than their workers and things of that nature. And that is because they have business income. Now, business income is the profits that you are making from a business. So a business that you operate, a business that you own. So with that being said, those net proceeds, that profit that you make, that is that type of income, the business income. Now, what are the pros and cons of this type of income? Well, let's just start off with the pro. Well, the pro is that you're able to write off anything that is a business expense. So this means that if you have clothes, like work clothes, or, taking travel, paying for lunches, anything associated with the business could be a business expense. So you are able to do that. You're not able to do that with earned income. You're not able to say, okay, I receive a check, I'm going to write off my work clothes. I'm going to write off, my sticky pads that I bought, and I'm going to use them for business. You can't do that. You cannot write off those items, guys. But with business type income, you are allowed to do that. You're allowed to write off mileage. You're allowed to write off all these other things. Once again, you want to make sure that you're dealing with someone who's qualified, who's going to help you through this process, right? An accountant, right? My boy JT, right? Can help you out with those things. But let me just tell you what, this type of income is not the income that we were told when we were growing up to start a business, and that the benefits of starting this business is that you are paying less to Uncle Sam because you have expenses that are associated with this business, and versus a earned income worker that you're going to get charged out of the wazoo when it comes to taxes, guys. So you have to look at both of them. And if right now you had a choice of these two types of income, I already know which one I'm choosing, the business income. But let's talk about the con real quick before we move on to the next one. So the con of business income is that it's hard, right? It's not as easy as earned income. I can go get a job and someone can pay me as a worker a lot easier than I can just start a business and bring in customers and it be profitable. Businesses are tough. Businesses are hard. They have a high failure rate for a reason. And the reason is that they're tough. It takes a lot more work to run a business than it does to be a worker. A worker just has to deal with whatever task they have to do at hand. Business owner has to worry about everything. He has to worry about his employees. He has to worry about the building. He has to worry about operations. He has to worry about HR and all this other stuff. It's just so much more. You wear every hat when you're a business owner. And for my business owner watchers, you know what I'm talking about. You have to wear a hat for everything. At one point, you were the secretary, you were the salesperson, you were the payroll, like you were everything. So that is the case for a business owner. Being a business owner isn't for everyone. It's not for everyone. So that is the con for the business type of income. So let's move on to number 3. Okay, so type number 3 is investment income, right? Investment income is pretty much passive income. Right, everybody loves passive income. So passive income is basically the money that you're going to receive off of your investments. And it's passive, right? Meaning no work involved. It's money that's just going to generate over time. You're not putting any work into it. Others are doing the work based on your investments, and it's just generating money over time. Let it be cash flow and like dividends. Let it be real estate with rental properties and appreciation. Investments just in general creating that passive income. But here's the thing. What are the pros and cons of these types of income? Well, the pro is pretty easy, guys. The pro is that it's passive, right? You're not putting your time. And once again, as you see, we go to every different type of income. This last one seems to be the pinnacle, and it is, right? Other than just someone giving you a glob of money. But for the most part, I mean, we're talking about income, not just free money given. But anyway, the point is that this type of income is, you don't have to put any time into it as far as the money that it's generating. I'm not saying you don't have to put time to get the initial investment into it. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that the passive portion of it is money generating on its own that you don't have to put time into. And that is really what we want to get. That is how people become richer and wealthier and wealthier. Like, that is the goal. And that is what we should all be striving for. Now, here's the thing with that too. Another pro is that a lot of times these investments, especially on the real estate side, guys, you get all of these tax benefits that lower your tax bracket based on, especially with rental properties, as far as writing off expenses and things that come along with that rental property. So you can look at things like that based on your situation. The passive income or investment income can be a great tool to garner wealth. And I'm telling you, everyone who is wealthy has money in assets and has their money working for them, so you should too. Now, what are the cons when it comes to investment income? Well, the cons are just like what the other con was for business income, is that it takes time. You have to figure out and know what you want to invest in. It's not something where you just park your money and you're guaranteed money. You're guaranteed money. Nothing is guaranteed when it comes to investment income. You could put money into it and lose it. You could put money into it and gain a lot of money. It's really determined by your risk and what you want to do. So once again, when it comes to investment income, the con is that you're not guaranteed the income. That is the thing. You're not guaranteed the income. So you have to make sure that when you decide that you want to choose whatever vehicle that you want for your investment, that it is based upon your risk tolerance. Let me say that again. Based on your risk tolerance, not someone else's, not what you think someone else is making, but your risk tolerance. So once again, guys, I hope you got value out of this content, and I'm gonna need you to watch this next video here. It will help you get into your first rental property and to learn more about real estate. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.